Hello everyone, just wanted to do a quick show. I added some metallic watercolors to this one. Gold on one side and like a bluish color to the other side. I just thought that would be a nice little technique. I'm hoping you can see that. This one I just took my Distress ink and wiped it across. This one I took my Salvage patina and spread it across to give it kind of a bluish look to it. This one I tried to paint on it and it actually took off some of the embossing, but I used some browns and bronze with it, and then I also added a little bit of gold here to it, and then I also added my Salvage patina across this one. So that's where I'm at with this series. I've been kind of just showing you as I'm doing. Now for today I was thinking we could take some fabric scraps here and make some cute little stamped stuff on to this. It's a great use of old fabrics that you may have. So that's what the plan is. I'm just grabbing a few stamps here. I also need to grab my archival ink. Butterfly, bee, here, another butterfly. And then I was thinking also some of these frames that I have sitting. This is a Stampabilities. This one is Wildflower Nesting rubber stamps. Some Stampin' Up stamps. This is a Stamp Craft stamp. This is another Stampin' Up. This one, I don't know what it is necessarily. I know where it came from, but that's about it. This one is another Stamp Craft. These are, I don't know. Again, don't always know where you get the stamps. Sometimes you just get them. So I'm just going to grab my regular waterproof permanent ink here. We're going to get some of these big ones done right away. So and I do recommend, if you have crinkly pieces like this, to go off and have them ironed first. But I didn't want to iron, so yeah, let's try that one again, see if we can get it inked more. I don't think it was inked enough. Hold it down. Oh, that's a little better. Okay. Let's do a bee. Right in the corner here. So even though this is archival ink, it seems to soak right into the piece here, so that's okay in my mind. as long as we're trying to put it in, I guess, or on. So that's what I got done on this one. And I'm just going to cut some of these out. Again, I just thought this would be fun focal points, that type of thing, for different types of projects that we work on. Again, I'm just trying to use what I have. Thought this might be fun. I'll keep them little tiny pieces of fabric. For clusters or other pieces that we work on that we need little pieces of fabric for. That's what I normally do anyways. I just hold on to them. They might come in handy sooner rather than later. But it's just a fun little project you can do. And it also builds up your embellishments a little bit. Or vocal points, as I said. Just a fun little thing to make vocal points for future projects. Let's grab a different piece of fabric. These are just going to go into my little thing of scraps that I have beside me. Now let's try a lighter one. This one's really, really light, so I think this one will take to the archival ink a little better. We'll see. Yeah, definitely more noticeable. So just remember that too. The darker you go, the more darker harder it's going to be able to see your different pieces. I just thought frames would be an awesome way to use what I have. I'm just grabbing and stamping. If you can tell. Grab one, stamp on it, move on to the next one is all I'm doing at the moment. Which is kind of fun. And again, this is a great way to use what you have in stamps to just have fun with it. Not necessarily be perfect, but to just have fun creating. And as you can tell, I'm just trying to use the space as much as I can. I'm doubling stuff. And then you can cut them out. And again, all these little tiny pieces I save for when I'm collaging or making a piece and I just need a little piece of color. So I don't necessarily throw all my little pieces away. Some people do. I get it. But I've learned over time that after I throw something away with stuff like this, I want to pull it right back out, because this works perfectly for when you're making a tag and you're trying to decorate it quick. Perfect. And again, it's a great way to use what you have. I don't normally stamp fabric. Again, I end up forgetting all about this technique quite often. But again, this makes perfect little pieces for your journaling that are kind of pre-made, ready to go for you. You don't have to worry about necessarily not having little pieces. And these are the stamps that I don't normally use on a regular basis. So this works really well for me. Use some of these stamps that, again, I don't use on a regular basis. And I use these also with my little journaling, or not journaling, my mass make type thing that I've been doing over there, or with that old children's book pages. I used a bunch of these stamps that I've had. Just to use them. Otherwise, again, they kind of just sit, and that don't help anybody. Just sitting. So, I hope you're enjoying this. I know it's like, why are you making this? But, I mean, it is kind of fun, and it is very therapeutic. And that's why I'm doing it, is because it's very therapeutic. Gets me out of my head a little. Again, this is just a simple little frame. That'll be great for a piece. So, there we go. We got some on darker, some on lighter. Let's do this one. Again, I'm just grabbing scraps. Let's use some scraps. That one's really noticeable, the Paris. I'm actually surprised how noticeable that was. I just want to see. This one's a really cute one. This one's from Hero Arts. But I really think this one would be pretty on here. Yeah, that's just gorgeous right on that piece there. Just seeing if there's any more that might be kind of pretty on that I haven't used out of the most of the time unused stamps that I have around the apartment here. Yeah, that's kind of cute too. It's a little blurry-ish, but not bad. Alright, so now I'm just going to cut these pieces off, and again, this will go towards my stuff that isn't necessarily right now being used, but great decorations for future decorating of our pieces, so hence why I do it. Alright, you guys, I'm getting called, and I'm pretty sure after these 3 fabrics you know what I've been doing. So have a great day or night. Bye.